everyone.
Welcome to ATI's podcast.
Yes, a lunch break
Yes.
with ATI.
I hope you're enjoying a delicious lunch.
I hope so. Tuna sandwiches.
I don't like tuna
I love
sandwiches.
them.
Do you like them?
I do.
Oh.
Actually, tuna melt.
Two for
Little,
one.
the toast, a little toasted, little toasted. Oh, God,
Mhm.
that's
I've learned through Cindy how to make them.
That's a
but
little slice of heaven right there. All right, let's get back on track. This is Lunch Break with ATI. We do this at noon every Wednesday. This is our fourth
That's right.
podcast, and this week we are here in the ATI offices. Yay! Because last week, I think the last two times we were at Feinstein's, but here we are in our home, our office on 3rd Avenue. So this week, and every week, we have a different guest. Let me just tell you that. So every week we have a different guest, somebody from the community, friends of ours, and all sorts of those kinds of lovely people. And
Get to it.
all right,
Julie.
this is our guest, Judy Eckert.
Yay, Julie.
Yay, Julie.
From United Fidelity Bank. Amazing. And also one of our board members.
One of our board
Yes.
members in United Fidelity Bank.
And
is,
just an all-around fun gal.
yes, she's a great,
Well, thank you.
great person.
Yes.
And United Fidelity Bank is one of our sponsors. They are our season sponsor.
Season
So,
sponsor.
Incredible.
Julie, go. What is
Oh.
it you do? Do.
What do I do? Well, I've been with United Fidelity Bank for about a year now. I am their community executive. So what that means is I'm partially responsible for activities in the branch,
Yeah.
partially help with some business relations, and then I'm out in the community, really getting involved to make sure that we are involved, that we make sure that the communities we're in grow along with us. And that's how we got involved with ATI. We
Yeah.
love supporting the arts here in Carmel.
Yes. Hence your title,
Yes.
community
Community executive.
executive. Yeah.
Well, and also I wanted to ask Julie, I've heard that that you used to perform.
In high school.
Well, so what? I mean, that's incredible. That's amazing. In high school, what was your favorite role you ever did?
My
Oh.
favorite.
I'm
gosh.
sorry.
Because we get these questions all the
I
time.
know, right? Because
Okay.
we want to do
Well,
what
we get
we
these
did
all the time.
Right.
So we did Our Town, and I think that was the
I
most
love
fun
Our Town.
because
Judy did that.
yeah, it's a
But
good time.
who'd you play? Emily?
No, I was not Emily. I don't even
Mrs.
remember
Webb?
the role. No, I don't remember the role.
Okay. Well, either way,
It was a
Our
good
Town
time.
is a great,
In the
it's a
graveyard
great
somewhere.
play.
Probably.
Wonderful
You were just
play.
in the graveyard
Probably.
somewhere. There you were.
I had a
then
couple
there's-
of lines.
But you said your daughter is
My
a
daughter.
major like tapper, right?
She is involved in tap dancing, yes, Circle City Tap Company, and then she's also a theater minor at IU right now.
Excellent.
Oh, good.
So it's
Oh,
my
I didn't know
niece.
that.
Oh yeah,
My gosh, yeah.
she is.
Oh, good,
She,
good.
She
her-
might know Isabella. Isabella Bonanno is my niece.
Yes.
We'll
So
find
they
out.
could know
I'll
each
find out.
other.
They
Not right
might.
now.
It's
but we
such a
will.
tiny school.
I'm gonna take a break and go call.
Everyone knows each other there.
Small classes. Yeah, so her goal is to be an entertainment attorney. So it's one of the things she's studying.
Wow.
That
might need
is-
her.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's good. My niece was going to do that. She was going to go into entertainment law, and then she picked another avenue of law to go into. But yeah,
Yeah, she's also a musician. She played the violin, and we've just been involved.
Okay.
I know,
Wow.
I tell you. And then we're big Broadway fans, so we've done
Right.
quite a few Broadway shows.
Oh yeah. What'd you
Through-
see? What's the latest one you saw? Because it's all been so
it's all a
through
little crazy
everything
now.
been a
Going
little
to the
nutty.
city and
I think the
you know.
last thing we saw was Hamilton.
Oh yeah,
Well,
okay.
that
so,
tiny show.
So
That's a tiny.
If you
one,
haven't
too.
heard of it,
Yeah, if you haven't
Look
heard
it
of
up.
Hamilton.
well, it's low key.
Right.
Well, because that was going before the hit the fan with
Right.
COVID. That was Hamilton was all the rage, of course, before the COVID
Naturally.
hit. So, but you know what? Talk about this is what I want to know about. That she taps. Okay, now listen. That's I can fake it, great, but I've never been a great tapper, believe it or not. Never been a great tapper. And I'm always the one with, I'm faking
Lots
it
of
great.
hands.
No,
Lots of
Lots
hands.
Yeah.
great because I'm a dancer, but the sounds, not so much. I'm like everybody else is making the sounds around me. So I mean, it's
I make
They
the-
took the
I-
taps off your
Right.
shoes.
I make the
You
sounds,
could,
but
you could.
she looks better doing
could.
it. I'm doing everything right, but she's like, what do you do? And they're like,
but because I think it's one of the hardest, dance styles. I do, and I think it's almost like it's, of course, like any dance style, it's its own entity, but there are people I know who can tap, right? that never danced before. I mean, I've
Because
seen
it's
it.
rhythmic.
It's all
I've
rhythm.
seen
Yeah,
it.
you hear it in your ear.
They're
It's
not
rhythmic.
even dancers, never, and then they've had to learn to tap for a show. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? You know? But
Right.
your daughter taps, and she taps with that, say it again. You
Circle
said it
City
before.
Tap Company.
Okay. All right.
They do a great job, led by Lorinda Carr and Jeffrey Bird. Just give them a shout out.
Go give
Yeah.
a shout out.
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
go.
They do a great job bringing in people from all over the place to teach, to really bring new styles to local students, so
Yeah.
that they're learning from Barbara Duffy and, Denise, whose last name I can't remember right now, and Jen Miller out in Phoenix.
Yeah,
And just, they make sure that they're bringing in people so that people are constantly evolving.
that's
That's
important.
the
what they
best thing to
learn,
do. That's what we
very
try to do with
important.
directors. We try to bring in
Very
different
important.
directors so that we get, a new influx
You have to
of
always
learning.
bring in new people. You have to always keep working this business about. Keep working with new people. Expand your horizons.
For us too. I mean, for all
No,
the years
for,
we've been doing
for
it.
us as
I mean,
actors, you always
yeah.
want to work with new people, and you want to work with, obviously, your friends and people
right.
you
Obviously.
trust and directors you trust. But that's great that they do that, because it just opens up.
It's new
it
perspective.
opens up everybody.
It's new perspective, it's new teaching methods so that the teachers get better,
Yep.
students get better in learning maybe new ways to do a step. They've done a great job of really just expanding the repertoire.
Now, I have a question for you about United Fidelity.
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm saying, what made
hope
them?
you can
I know.
answer
I'm just
it.
wondering what. Honestly, it's just a question. What made them decide that ATI was a good choice? Do you know that?
So my understanding, again, I've been with the company a year,
Yeah.
is that anytime we go into a community, we want to make sure we're doing the things that help grow the community. And Carmel is great with the arts. There's so many
Mhm.
great arts organizations here, and we obviously want to work with some of the best. And so that's how we came
Wow.
to ATI. And we're happy to be a season sponsor.
Oh, thank you. It's just.
And I think you have been.
Oh my gosh.
We want to say 4 or 5 seasons
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
We were talking about it yesterday, and I hate to say it, I can't remember, but it's got to be about 4 or 5 seasons, right?
But it's wonderful, and I
and-
feel you're so hands-on, Julie, that I love, and of course Melissa was too, but it's just
And
wonderful.
Melissa Volsmith is still on our board,
And wonderful.
and she's
Yes,
great.
absolutely.
And you're on our board too now, which is great. And we have a great board. Boy, our board is really like super duper.
Yeah.
Right now, and but it makes a difference, of course, having you involved.
Well, thank
More
you.
with the company too, being on the board, because you feel like you have a piece of the company.
That's right.
You know,
Ownership.
and you're invested.
Right.
Yeah,
It
you're
really
more
does
invested.
give a sense of ownership.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's more than just showing up.
Oh,
Like your
yes.
success matters to us.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm glad after some of the board meetings that we have that you still show up. But I guess I shouldn't say that out
We're not
loud,
going to
but-
talk about the one that for 3.5 hours. We're not going to talk about that
I wasn't at that one. I feigned sickness. So I know I really.
one. Neither were
was.
any of us after the
I
second hour.
really was.
What you feigned after that.
So I didn't
but-
make it to that one. Oh my gosh, 3.5 hours. Yes, that's usually not the norm.
No.
Okay. But yeah. But yeah, I think it is important, and I think it's great that United Fidelity does support us like that, and it is important in a community to support the arts, which Carmel does. We're very lucky we're here.
Oh, my
very
gosh.
fortunate we're here. Very fortunate we're at the Center for the Performing Arts.
Yes.
It's a big deal, and that this town, this city in Indiana, I hate to say it, but we're in the Midwest.
Well, and look how many times it's been voted the best place to live.
Well, that's right.
Right.
But that they are so big with supporting the arts,
And you got to give the mayor kudos for that, for
yeah,
sure.
you got to hand it to
Absolutely.
him. He made it happen.
Yeah, he did.
And he
for
helped
sure.
us, and so it really, yeah.
And one
we
hidden gem,
love it.
I really wish more people knew just what tremendous production quality there was right here in their backyard.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But that is always
Hard.
an ongoing educational
Yes.
thing. I hate to use the word thing, but it is. It's a constant educating of people. There are still people. Now, we've been at the center since they opened, 2011.
Right.
Okay? Since that building was built, we have
So
been
that's
there.
11 years.
Okay?
hmm
Still, people are like, where are you? Where?
Well, in the beginning, you
Who
can
are you?
imagine it was
You know,
very difficult.
Oh, my gosh.
People
and
didn't
you're
know
like,
who
what?
we were. They didn't
And
know.
and I was like, do you know where the Palladium is, dude? And some people are even still. They're like, no, I don't. Where's that? I'm like,
know
well,
where the Palladium is?
you really can't miss it. So, so it's constant still educating people about where things are, who you are, what's going on. And that
Absolutely.
never ends with the arts anyway.
Right.
Never.
It's it's always an uphill battle trying to get people to know us. But thank goodness the stuff we've done at the Palladium has introduced us. We just did the Elton John production, and that helped a lot
Yeah,
of
remember
new,
when
we
Rock
got a
was
lot of
young?
new audience people.
Every once in a while
patrons.
we will present an artist at the Palladium. That's like a special one-off.
Right.
And this past, it was like 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, I
It
think
was
so.
Craig A. Meyer, and he does an Elton John show. He really, he calls himself almost Elton John. The guy's fantastic, super nice, Carmel grad,
Yeah.
and he does a show that is unbelievable. I mean, we were like, what's happening? I was, I mean, it's so
We were jumping out of our seats.
we were going,
we
we
were
went
crazy. We
Oh
were
my God, we
nuts.
went nuts. We were like teenagers. And
You're not teenagers.
No,
Julie,
Jill,
but
shut
thanks
off
for
that
kissing
one.
up.
Yeah. Mhm.
Anyway,
You're already on. What do you need? I mean, like, seriously.
what more do you want?
I've got a list. I'll give it to you later.
But yeah, he was, and so we'll do that. So we'll do that every few years. Present an artist there. We did Sweeney Todd there with the Carmel Symphony Orchestra.
big one.
We presented Cheetah Rivera there. We presented Sutton
Sutton
Foster
Foster.
there. So those are always like one-offs of our season, and we love it because the Palladium, let me tell you, is a fantastic place to perform. Love singing
Incredible.
there.
The
Love
acoustics
the
are
acoustics. Love the
outrageous.
stage. I mean, it's a wonderful concert hall, and we don't
Yes.
we love
Oh my
singing in
gosh,
there?
yes.
Yeah, but we love our home in the studio theater because it's different.
We absolutely love our home.
We love it. It's intimate. It's different. It's like
I
a
actually
nice
love
little-
that. I love that the most. I have to say.
Yeah, nice little off Broadway
It's a
house.
great little theater.
Do you like it?
I really do.
Yeah.
It's intimate, but still feels. It doesn't feel tiny. It
Mhm.
feels appropriately sized. It's I like seeing shows there. It's been
Yeah.
great.
I feel like our
Yeah.
audience members feel like they're almost a part of the
Kind of,
production
yeah.
with that. I do. I think.
Oh, that's
love
how they
it.
do. That's how they do feel.
Yeah.
All right, I have a question. So where are you from?
Oh, that's.
You know what I mean? That's a big
Oh.
one.
All
That's a
right.
big- where do you hail from?
I am an Indiana native. I
You
am
are.
from. I
Okay.
am.
Okay.
Buzzing metropolis of San Pierre, Indiana.
Of where?
Yeah.
Says it all right there. Of
When
where?
I lived there
Uh-huh.
a few years, many years ago, it was 300 whole people. It's probably reduced by half now, but let's call it
Really?
Northwest Indiana.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm from Indiana, and I've never heard of that.
Well, why would you? That's
I don't
there's
know.
all 300 of us are greatly offended.
Wow.
So you were from there, and then what made you?
Graduate of Valparaiso University, worked
yeah,
up in that area for a while, and I've been in the Indy area for the last 23 years.
Okay. Do you have any other kids besides your daughter, the Tapper?
We have
We
four
call
total.
her the Tapper. I
We'll
don't
call her
even
the
know.
Tapper.
Yeah.
The Tapper.
Yeah.
4 total. We're a blended family.
4.
We're a blended
Oh,
family.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
for what?
The
Uh,
Tapper.
I got 2 of each.
So 2 girls, 2 boys.
Yep.
So a tiny Brady bunch.
Boys are on the bookends, girls in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is she the only dancer? The only one that's in the arts?
Only dancer.
And the violin. She's a violinist too,
And the
obviously.
violin. Yeah.
Duo talented. And the minor. Well, then what's her major? Probably
Well,
biochemistry or something.
No, no,
Right? What is she, a rocket
Major,
scientist?
the major is arts management, minors in theater,
Oh,
and
right, because she wants to
she's
be
gonna
the
be the
lawyer.
entertainer.
law and
Right,
public
right,
policy,
right,
and
right.
Spanish
Woo!
also, just
You
to
know,
throw that in
she's-
there.
And Spanish? Wait, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Well, she can represent, well,
And
at least
Spanish. And Japanese is a minor.
And just
Portuguese is in there.
You know,
no.
it's smart of her. She's smart.
She is.
Because, no, obviously she's intelligent, right? But, no,
well, I mean,
academic.
She's your kid, right? Of course,
Okay.
mine's a genius.
Right. So,
we'll pretend she gets it from me.
the apple does fall far. But she's smart because not only is she, she's going to go into this entertainment law knowing exactly what a performer, this is why she's,
Yeah.
this is why
Yes.
she's smart.
Yeah, I think that
Well,
is.
a lot of them don't do that. They're just like, I'm gonna do entertainment law, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna do everything as the, political science, undergrad, go to law school, and go into that part of the field. She's totally getting the side that she's gonna be representing,
Right.
which is super smart, I think. I mean, she's
Oh, I
gonna
agree.
know how
I
it
agree
feels.
100%.
She's gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so she'll be
I
able
think
to.
it's-
She'll have some
Experience.
first-hand experience
Yeah,
to
yeah.
back up the.
absolutely.
rest,
I think
yeah.
that is super, super important.
And did she go to school? Where did she go to high school?
Fishers High
So
School.
she went to Fishers.
Well,
But I was saying
let me
too
tell
with
you,
Carmel. And I'm saying
they're talented there too.
They are
those
really talented
kids.
because we've been going to show choir competitions nonstop. So Lizzie is in accents and at Carmel High School, and what an incredible!
And
You're talking about
select sound.
Carmel. What an incredible
Carmel's got some
arts.
amazing.
Oh, it's just been.
I don't know what's in the water.
I
here
never
in
thought I'd be
Indiana.
a show choir mom ever.
Oh yeah, you're.
Do you have the buttons?
You're
Do you have the buttons?
Oh, but the buttons? Are you kidding me?
You wear the
Buttons, bows, everything. We were wearing the headpiece the other day. Like
Not we.
You wore the buttons.
I wore her button.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
You
Look
go,
at you.
You're
I only
more
wear the
hot
button.
dog.
She's-
But I swear I don't know what's
And
in the
Don
water.
too. I mean, we're
But
all the three of us were like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah. You
crazy."
do, of course you get excited. It's your kid, but they're
Well, right.
But you're watching. Not just Carmel kids are
The
talented.
Fishers, they were
You're watching.
talented.
Fisher's kids are talented.
Zionsville.
You got Center Grove, super talented. Zionsville, super talented. Carmel, super talented. So you're seeing. It's not like this sitting through it.
Like, I wish it was over.
You see,
Right, yeah.
I mean, it is talent across the boards with these kids.
Or board.
Or board, singular.
Or multiple boards.
Tons of boards. Yeah.
So
all of the boards.
every board.
Every board posted.
But
yes.
yeah, it's you're really seeing super talented kids. So it's not like you're sitting being tortured. That's my point.
And the point, and the other thing is that you're sitting there watching. I'm sure, just like with your daughter, you're watching. I don't know if she ever competed. Did she ever compete?
Not in
Okay.
show choir.
Well,
In dancing. We did some dance
That's what I'm
competitions.
saying. Did you do?
Yeah.
That's what I mean in
Oh,
dance
gosh,
competitions.
yes.
Yeah, and you know that
You
feeling.
were
You're like
nervous in
this.
there.
I don't want to be this person, but I'm like this. Like
Oh, your
watching.
heart,
Oh,
you're
my
like
God.
this.
My heart.
Dying.
Cindy's like, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like, I
no,
know, I
think
am
I'm gonna
too.
throw up. I mean, it's worse. It's worse than us performers. You
Of
know, you
course.
have your nerves, of course, as a performer.
Not you two.
Oh, always. But or else you'd be dead. That's what I said. If you're
Yeah.
not nervous, right? If you don't have that nervous energy before you go on stage, then to hang it up. Just hang it up. It's not worth it.
I've known just a few people that can just walk out and do it. And they're very talented people. But they've been doing it since like
But
Patty
it's
Mariano,
not like
who's been
not-
doing it since she was this
Well,
big.
since she was
and she's been in
5.
50,000 Broadway shows. So I would be backstage and be like, it's time for us to go on. And she would just walk by me and go on stage. And I'd be like, how does she do that? I don't know how she does that, but.
Everybody prepares differently. Everybody's different. But don't tell me, and it doesn't matter how long you've been in the business. I don't care if you started when you were 5.
Well, you
Like
might have nerves
Pat-
that morning, but
like
maybe she's got a ritual or
Patty
something
Mariano,
that works
who
her.
is a super talent. Everybody has their own prep, but don't tell me that you're still in the business and you have to have a little bit of a nervous energy.
Oh
You
my
have
gosh.
to, because if you don't, you're going to be flat on stage.
So what's your ritual before you go on?
I really don't have a ritual. I really don't. You know what I do? I suck on a Ricola.
Mm.
Okay? Ricola, that is my
Not a
ritual. I do
sponsor.
have a Ricola. I do have a Ricola. I keep a bowl in the dressing room, and I do have a Ricola before I go, and I take it and I stick it somewhere backstage.
Oh yeah,
So
they
the-
find our
so
Ricolas
that's-
all over.
So
backstage.
that's
moderately
always
disgusting.
it's
Totally gross.
it's always a treat.
I try to go and collect
It's
them,
always
but
a
I
treat
would
for the
say
crew.
yes.
And one time I was putting them. This is so disgusting. One time,
Glad you're talking about it.
We're not. Good
it's-
thing it's not
it's-
going to be recorded.
Right. Oh, good thing this isn't on. Well, it is.
I was putting them all in the same spot, so it was neat. And somebody wrote above Collins's Ricolas, like arrow, and my pile. But I did clean those up. That I don't want anybody else doing that. I honestly, I don't make anybody
See, for
else
me,
do that.
and I
But
know
that's
I know
it.
we're about to
know.
end up to close here, but for me, I have to be alone. I have to be by myself. That's my ritual. My ritual is I just have to isolate for a little bit. While I'm putting my makeup on and doing stuff. I can't have a ton of.
But that's impossible.
No. In the dressing room, I'm fine. But
Yeah.
prior to that, when I
She
know
goes
that's where I'm
off.
going,
Yeah, she goes
that
off
I really have to be by myself and just reel it in and warm up or steam or do whatever I need to do and just reel it in. But I love the dressing room. So I know when I go in there, it's going to be funny and fun and,
There's a camaraderie in the dressing room. We say what happens in the dressing room stays in the dressing room.
Truly.
It's like Vegas. It really is true.
Yeah, I couldn't
What do you
tell
do
those
before you go
stories.
to work? What's your
Yeah,
ritual?
what's your ritual?
Wake up.
But,
That's
coffee.
first.
It's coffee,
Yeah.
and that's all it takes. It's just coffee and getting into the day.
Yeah.
I like being with people. So
And
it
you
works
get
for me.
dressed.
I do.
That's a good thing,
Do
too.
that.
Waking up, getting dressed, driving.
Drive to work.
And
Pod-
do you plan the stuff, and I know we're getting ready close, but do you plan the stuff that that everybody does there, like the functions and things like that?
I mean, it's pretty well defined based on job role, but we coordinate well with who's going to be doing what during the day. So if I'm out a lot on meetings or whatever, we know who's going to be in what places. And that's just
And you got a good crew there.
I have a
You do.
fantastic
Oh my
crew.
gosh,
Everybody's
they're
really
the nicest.
super
folks.
nice there.
They're wonderful.
Super helpful.
And they all know everybody. Like, I walked up to the window and they were like, asking me questions about Lizzie, like, you know, and I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, how many times have
That's
I...
a bank. That's your personal
Yeah,
bank.
yeah.
That's the old.
Yeah.
That's the old way. When I
Yeah.
grew up, everyone knew my mom when she went to the bank. They knew what you know your
Yeah.
tellers. You know who's at the bank. You know who's handling your money. That is old school, and that doesn't happen a lot.
But I was genuinely surprised. Like, I'm not kidding you. I was like, well, okay. It was
nice.
neat.
Yeah.
It was really special.
You know,
I thought.
we're a community bank, and we like to keep it like that. We really provide a boutique experience here in Carmel.
Exactly.
Indiana-based for over 107 years, so it truly is supporting a local bank, and that's why it's so important for us to give back to the
Do your
community.
banking at United Fidelity.
Yes,
Please do.
that's where we do our banking.
They're
and
in
yes,
City
yes,
Center.
yes.
You were in
And
City
oh my gosh,
Center.
we're going to say this. And Lizzie's first debit card and bank account
Oh, checking account.
is at United Fidelity
Yes.
Bank.
So start your kid off with
So
a
that's how
checking
they knew
account.
Lizzie. They're like, oh, Lizzie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
But we
It
knew about
really
our trip
is.
to New York. We knew all of it.
And it was incredible. We were
Right.
like this, put money in quick.
Oh yeah, we're shoveling money into that checking account when she's out of state.
But she's grown accustomed to that card really fast.
I bet she
She's
has.
like, no one takes cash, Mom. No one takes cash. I'm like,
That's
"Oh."
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So she uses that card
But
to
the bank is beautiful too. You just moved
Yes.
from up on the upper level,
We
City
did.
Center, down to the lower right on Range Line.
Right on Range Line.
Yeah.
Still in City Center, 800 South Range Line. Come see us. Beautiful location.
It's so
Perfect.
nice.
Just been in there since September. It's so
It's
pretty.
nice.
It's so pretty.
Oh, it's
The
open
design-
and-
the interior the new design, the interior decoration is really sleek, clean, but welcoming.
welcoming
know?
is what we wanted. We wanted classic and welcoming, so that
Yeah.
people
That's
really
right.
wanted to come see us.
You need coffee,
Absolutely.
We perform there.
hot cocoa.
Opening.
You did perform
You
there.
get all
We have-
kinds of things there.
Yeah, we don't always have performers.
I know. No.
It's-
We're not there every day. But that would be busy. But
There's
no.
always a string quartet when you walk in.
I
I
mean,
know what you're talking
naturally.
Putting your money in. But it is great, and I'm glad you guys moved there.
I am too. I am
Because
too.
I
Me
thought
too.
the other
Yeah, this new location is so much better than
The other
being
location was meant to be temporary, and
Yeah.
We knew
it
that,
was
yeah.
temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is definitely the team behind it really did a great job, and we feel happy. We're lucky to be there. Really.
Yeah, I think so too. What's going to be next door?
Great question.
I know they still don't know, do they?
Still don't know.
It's empty. There was talk of a martini bar.
And
I thought that
would
might be
good.
dangerous.
She's like, nope.
Might
It's
be
not-
dangerous.
That fell through, but
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, so no.
well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you would have needed to know where to find me after work, it would have been.
Well, that's what I said. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, where are the tellers? They're over at the martini bar.
Right.
Or somebody's like, I want to withdraw all my funds and to buy drinks for the whole
I'll
place.
be right back.
I'll be right back. Right. I gotcha. Withdraw. Yeah. So,
But I like it. I like
Well-
that. I mean, so the walk-up window it's a walk-up window. I mean,
Truly
like,
a
right?
walk-up window. Yep.
Are you guys ever planning? I'm just asking this. Ever planning a drive-through?
So the
or-
ATM is actually becoming what's called an ITM, so you'll actually be able to video time with a teller.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
that's
wonderful.
cool. Oh, I didn't
So-
know that.
So it'll be a drive. It'll
And
be
that
like
is right there. It's just
a
not
video
done
drive
yet.
up.
It's right there.
Well,
So
the
you-
ATM is done.
The machine is there. It's
Yes.
just the cover is getting
I saw it. Yeah.
finished. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're working on it.
Well, that's good. No,
okay,
that's
good.
because, like what I'm
Good.
saying, when it's, we were trying to figure out putting in that money quick, and I was at the walk-up window. It was fine. It was a little rainy that day, but that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be
February in
great.
Indiana, you need a drive-through. It's-
Yeah, Indiana.
Well, now
Indiana's
it's April,
true.
and it's going to snow on Friday.
I know.
So what's happening?
Is everyone covering their trees?
What's happening, Indiana?
Did you
Don't
bring
even
yours?
Buy
Are
anything
you covering
new.
your trees?
We actually just bought some trees.
We bought trees and some bushes, and now we're going to take them in the garage. I'm afraid because they're in pots. They're not planted. They don't have the protection of the ground yet. So we're going to just thought we'd just tell you
Just
about
gonna let you know.
the foliage
Landscaping
we're buying.
advice as well.
Our landscaping. That's
Our
what's happening.
boxwoods. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to take them because if they're still in a planter, a bucket,
Right.
they could be killed. They could be frozen.
Okay, so we're being told to wrap up. When do you
Oh,
get to
oh,
announce
we
the new
missed the
season?
wrap-up call. Sorry.
When do we get to
okay.
announce the new season?
Soon.
Very, very soon.
Very
we
soon.
have picked it. We know what we're doing. We just now have to get the, of course, rights and
Rights,
royalties.
yeah, we have to
Shouldn't
figure
be
that
a
out.
problem. And then, while we are doing our production of Working,
Right.
which opens April 29th, the new season will be announced.
Oh,
That's right.
Ta-ta-da-da!
New season announced.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a great season. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
very
excited
excited
for it.
about it. No, it's like I
We're
don't
working
get,
on the you're working on the brochure,
working on the
working on
season
everything.
brochure right
you
now.
own those,
Oh yeah, so all that's everybody's going to know about that, and then everything will go out over the summer, and we're going to be doing season subscriptions again. We kind of
Oh,
stopped
thank goodness.
because of COVID, and we didn't know what this season would bring. This has
Right.
been a rough season. I won't
Yeah.
lie.
Yes.
And but we're going to go back to our season subscriptions, and hopefully everything will get back to the way it was. You know?
fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have a few new things too. Well, I guess I can't say that yet.
You can't.
I was talking about the
No.
seat.
Maybe later.
I can't say
You can talk
I
about
mean,
it
we're
later.
doing
the
and we're
seat
doing.
covers. Can I say that or no?
I don't.
Well,
think
you
that
just said it,
just
but
did.
don't say it.
I can't
So
say
you
it.
just said it.
I'm sorry.
So now we're saying it and not saying it.
Okay, we're not
So
saying it.
pretend you didn't
More
hear
to
that.
come. More to
So
come.
that'll be more to come. There's going to be some. Yeah, we're going
A
to
little
do some
more
new,
audience ownership, which
yeah,
is
we're gonna
wonderful.
do some new
Patron.
things this season,
Yeah.
and well, of course, we have our partnership with Feinstein's again. So that's great. We'll be doing a cabaret there once a month, like we did last year. And Richard Glazier is May 5th, and he is our first artist that will be coming in from LA. And he does this whole
That's
thing
fun.
about
Yeah.
Broadway to Hollywood and all the people he worked with and all the, he's an exceptional pianist and singer and storyteller. And so it's like a real interesting evening
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
It's not just
Pretty good.
entertainment. You're hearing all these great stories. So so that's the kickoff to ATI Live at Feinstein's.
Yeah, and that'll be happening and working. It'll all be a very exciting.
Yeah, we got a
time.
lot. We got a lot going on. A
It'll
lot
be
going
busy.
on. But that's good. We should be doing as much as we can be doing without going out of our minds. Well,
Too late.
Too late,
No,
but-
just kidding. Just kidding.
oops.
But
Yeah.
no, we'll be busy, and it's great to be busy. It's great to not
Yeah.
have to worry about
Isn't that what you
nobody
think?
being able to get out.
It's my preference. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, for you, of course, too.
Yeah.
I mean, when
Right.
everything was going down, nobody was leaving, nobody could do anything,
Yeah.
everything was closed. I mean,
Yeah.
and it was tough.
Very, very, very rough. But we made it. You made it.
We made
We
it.
all made it. We made it through the rain. And
Not going to sing that one? No. Okay.
no.
Not
no,
today. You're not gonna swing
today.
that one out.
Not today. I'm not warmed up to sing that one. But
She doesn't have a Ricola to stick on
I
something.
don't
Right.
like
She does
Ricola.
that.
You see, that's right.
All right, well, as
Without
we're
a
being told to
Ricola.
wrap up.
We
Okay.
are.
Oh, we are.
Okay.
We're wrapping
Tickets are on sale.
Fine.
Yes.
For
Yes.
working.
Yes,
Working.
come see
Yes.
it.
Go to
Bank's open.
Yes.
Bank is open.
Yes.
Please come see
The
us.
bank
United
is open.
Fill-In.
She's not there because she's here.
But I'll be there.
Later.
Later.
So you can actually tell her how great she did. Later.
Please do.
Open up an
Actually,
account.
if you came in today and let me know that, I might be able to find you tickets for working.
What?
Just saying.
She's just volunteering that, but we're going to say okay.
The
Come on.
first person that I don't have all the tickets.
Maybe the first few that mention this,
Right.
she'll give you a deuce.
And that is
Two
going
I
to
can do that.
And that's going to be a great show.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
We're
my favorite
excited
show.
for it.
It's
Okay,
going to be
working. April
diverse,
29th.
amazing.
Yes.
Okay, and
Oh,
United
gosh.
Fidelity Bank, 800 South Range Line, Carmel, Indiana.
Yep, our
Got it.
season sponsor. Thank you, Julie Eckert.
Yes.
I am Cindy
Thanks for
Collins.
having me.
I'm Judy
Judy
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald. We were two of the co-founders. We didn't even tell you that in the beginning.
Oh, right.
We were just like the mystery.
We figured if you're
fools.
tuning in, you probably know us.
Probably.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right, everybody,
Thank you
that's
for
a
joining
wrap.
us. Lunch break with ATI.
Thanks, Philip and Scott.